Welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke, and this is going to be a 30-minute basic yoga flow session. We're going to go ahead and begin our practice in a seated position, and just go ahead and place the hands or cup your hands on top of your knees. Try to lengthen and sit up tall, and then soften your shoulders down and back. So just allow your shoulders to slowly roll down into your back body. Keep lifting the heart towards the ceiling. Maybe just closing our eyes here. And then flipping the palms, resting your wrists on your knees. Allow the palms to face the ceiling and start to channel your breath in and out through your nostrils. And allowing each inhalation to get deeper. As you expand the chest, try to soften the shoulders, lengthen your exhale, engage in the belly. And at the bottom of your next exhale, we're going to pause, stay empty, start to draw the belly in, gently peel the shoulders back. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Allow the heart to lift up towards the ceiling, pressing your shoulders back. And then sigh it out, breathing out through the mouth. Release your hands alongside the body. You can blink your eyes open. Reach your arms overhead on your next inhale. Draw the hands to heart center as you exhale. And pressing forward and up, take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, release the hands alongside the body, breathing out through the nose. And we're going to take a twist to the right. So left. Releasing back through the center. We're going to switch sides. So start by peeling your shoulders back pockets, lifting the heart towards the ceiling, and then deepening a twist. As you come back to the center, go ahead and cup the hands around the knees again. Start to spiral or rotate anti-clockwise, flowing with your breath. So we're still breathing in and out. As you rock back to the hips, you're going to round through the back. And as you press forward, you're going to lead with the chest. Find stillness, and then go in the opposite direction. So circling clockwise this time. Inhale the chest forward. Exhale to press back. And just gradually come back to stillness. Sit up tall. Release your hands alongside the body. Take a nice deep inhale as you reach up and gaze up. And we're going to pause, soften the shoulders, and hinge forward. Breathing out. Let your fingertips come down to the floor. So cupcake the fingers on the floor, or maybe if you have a block, you can place your hand on top of the block. Soften the shoulders back. And see if we can extend further forward before we bow or tuck the chin. Press the shoulders away from the ears. And draw the belly in. Just roll yourselves back up to a seated position. And we'll extend our legs out. So keeping the legs extended. Try to flex your feet. Ground through the backs of the knees. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's draw the shoulders down. And inhale the arms overhead. And just start to hinge forward as you exhale. Eventually letting the hands fall wherever they may. You might find you can reach for the toes or for the heels. Wherever you are, soften the shoulders back and press the chest forward before tucking the chin. And just slowly rounding back up. We're going to take ourselves into a wide-legged straddle pose. So just extend the legs out as wide as you can. Just find your limit. Draw the hands behind the back, maybe starting off on your finger pads and starting to hinge forward. Or you can stay here and just hinge at the waist. Or if you want to go deeper, you can start to walk the hands forward, maybe cupcake the fingers, maybe place your hands on blocks to give you that extra height. And allow your shoulders to fall back as you bow forward. For more intensity, you'll flex the feet and allow the feet to widen away from each other. As you breathe in, begin to roll back up. So you can transition back through a seated position. Just finding your way to your mat. Come to tabletop. Just bring your hands under your shoulders, spread your fingers wide, and bring the knees in line with your hips. Clawing the mat with our fingers. Start to lower the belly, shining the chest forward, pressing the shoulders back, and then round. As you breathe out, draw the belly in, push away from the mat. Inhale, lower the belly again, pressing the chest forward. Exhale, round. When you next inhale, spin the elbows in a little bit more. And as you exhale, tuck the toes round the back. Draw the chin towards your chest. Keeping the toes tucked, lower the belly again, breathing in. And then untuck the toes and round through the back. Drawing the belly button in towards the spine. And just gradually coming back into a neutral position. Allow your right leg to extend behind you. Keep the right foot grounded to start with. Push back into your right heel. We're going to glide forward, float the right leg, flex the foot, then allow your right knee to bend. So pausing here. If it's in your practice, you can extend the left arm forward, and then maybe reach the left arm back. So option to keep the left hand grounded the whole time. If it's in your practice, you reach back for the right foot. Shine the chest forward. Let your right foot press it back against your hand to help open through the chest. We're going to release the left hand. Keep the right leg extended. Flex the foot. And spin the shoulders away from the ears. And just slowly take that right foot out to the side. I'm going to set it down so that your right toes are facing forward. I'm going to shift the hands forward to the shoulders. And as you glide forward, breathe in, press your shoulders back, and then sink back as you breathe out. Just twice more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, sinking back. And inhaling again. On the exhale, we're going to hold this time. Pause here for a few breaths. Lengthen your arms. Send the hips back. And then bring your hands back under your shoulders. You're going to float the right leg behind you. Point the toes. And cross the right foot all the way over to the left. If you want to go deeper, you can turn to look over your left shoulder. Maybe dip the right hip a little bit more. You keep that right foot active, pushing down into the top of your foot. And you slowly come undone. You're going to come back through the center. And just giving the wrists a break. Cupcake your fingers, drawing the belly, and sink back into child's pose. And just keeping your palms, wrists, elbows elevated off your mat. Engage your belly. Retract the shoulders. And as you inhale, start to roll forward. Exhale, finding yourselves back in tabletop. We'll take the left leg behind us this time and push back into that left heel. And shifting forward, float the left leg. Soften the shoulders back as you look down. Put a bend into that left knee. Right arm extends. If it's in your practice, that right arm reaches back. Maybe finds your left foot. You can allow that left foot to push back against your hand. Shine the chest forward. And releasing that right arm down, we're going to extend the leg and draw your left leg out to the side. So ground the foot so that your toes are facing slightly forward. Walk your hands forward and bring your shoulders over the wrists. Breathing in and then sinking back as you breathe out. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, sinking back. Once more, take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Pausing here. Lengthen your arms, tuck the chin. Stretching that inner left thigh. And just slowly begin to draw your hands back underneath your shoulders. Extend the left leg back, point the toes and cross the left foot over. Deepening the twist by gazing over that right shoulder and dipping the left hip. And just slowly come undone. We'll draw the knees back down. Parallel child's pose as we send the hips towards the heels. Release the elbows into the mat. Just maybe try flipping the palms over so they're facing the ceiling. Soften the shoulders back, and then let the forehead come down. I'm going to gaze forward, ground the palms, shift to a modified plank, bringing our shoulders over the wrists, and then tuck the toes. And from here, press your hips up towards the ceiling, keeping the arms extended, nice and long. Keep the ears inside the shoulders, looking back towards your feet, and then just start to pedal. Begin to pedal the feet out. Alternate bending the left and right knees and letting our hips shift from side to side, creating traction by pressing down and stretching forward with our hands. And slowly coming back to stillness. Shift to a plank position as you breathe in, back into down dog as you breathe out. Let's twice more. Inhale, find a plank position, press away from the floor. Exhale, push back into down dog. Claw them out with your fingers, keep the weight out of the wrists, shift forward one more time, this time lower the knees, untuck the toes, and just slowly find your way down to your stomach. We'll take the hands forward, make a pillow, rest the forehead, bend the knees and flex the feet, and just very slowly begin to windshield wiper. And then come back to stillness again, letting the feet come down and bringing our hands underneath our shoulders. We're going to draw the shoulders back, tuck the elbows in, and then slowly begin to lift. And lower, engage your belly, claw them out with your fingers. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, lower. This time tuck in the toes. I'm going to press up as you breathe in. Lengthen your arms. Down dog as we breathe out. Hips towards the ceiling. And then just soften the knees. Put a micro bend in the knees. Press down firmly into the palms and try to bring your chest back towards your thighs. Lower the heels down and start to walk the hands back. And just eventually come all the way to the back of your mat. Let your knees soften, let your head hang. Release any tension through the neck, through the shoulders. And then maybe go ahead and reach around for your opposite elbows. Frame your ears, gently swing your upper body side to side like a rag doll. And just find stillness again, release the hands. Tuck the chin and roll up one vertebra at a time, bringing the shoulders up towards your ears, and then slowly rolling the shoulders down into your back body. Place the hands to the low back, draw the shoulder blades together, suck the belly in, and then press the hips forward. And gaze up if it's okay with your neck. As you come back to neutral, move the hands to the waist. So that right foot steps forward this time. I'm going to go ahead and ground through the right heel, let the toes lift, hinge forward to the waist, start to bend your left knee. Press the hips back as far as you can. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, we're going to come all the way up to standing. And just switching sides, left foot steps forward. So you can widen the stance if you need a little bit more balance. Maybe those right toes point out a little bit more. We're going to soften the right knee, lift up the left, the ball of the left foot, and send the hips back. And just slowly come up, stepping all the way to the top of the mat. Release the hands alongside. Inhale, go ahead and hook your thumbs together as you gaze up, and then reach back as you exhale. Jaw neutral, keep hooking the thumbs together, and then reach over to soften the shoulders down, lengthen your arms over to the left. As you come the hands, slide the shoulders down into your back body, and then wrap the hands behind the back. We'll interlace the fingers, press the shoulder blades together, kiss the palms together, and allow your heart to lift up towards. Soften the knees, hinge at the waist, folding forward. Let your crown and head point down. Maybe the hands reach overhead, maybe they just float to your low back, but wherever you are, tuck the chin, let the crown of the head point down if you can, soften the knees if we need to. And just let the hands release all the way down towards the mat. And suck in the belly and bend the knees a little bit more before wrapping the hands around the backs of the knees. Pushing more weight into your heels, and then gazing forward as you breathe in, folding or rounding as you breathe out. Drawing in the belly. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, round and release the hands. Slide the hands up the shins as you breathe in. Allow your chest to shine forward, folding forward as we breathe out. Take an even deeper inhale, flatten the back again. And exhale, fold, soften the knees, tuck the chin. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the hands back to heart. And let's anchor through the left foot. If you find your balance is challenged, you can step off to a more stable surface, the floor or your tile, or you can be near a wall if you need the extra balance. You're going to start to anchor through the left foot, soften the shoulders down, let the right knee come up. Flex the foot, just pausing here, try to push into your left big toe. Try to draw in your belly, try to retract your shoulders. So options to open that right knee to the side. So if you need the extra support, you can take the right hand to the knee, you can take the left hand to the side. It's going to help you balance a little bit more. Maybe that right knee draws up towards the shoulder, pushing into your big toe, and comes back to the center. I'm going to flex the foot, soften into that left knee, and start to hinge as you press your right heel back. Dial the toes down, draw the shoulder blades together. Take a nice deep breath in, coming back to standing as you breathe out. You can inhale as you reach overhead, shifting the weight into the right foot. Exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Out the hand, you can opt to move the left knee out to the side, maybe draw it up for a deeper stretch. Ground through your right big toe, suck in through the belly, come back through. And as you hinge, you're going to send that left leg back. Dial the left toes down, shine the chest forward. Keeping that micro bend in your right knee. Take another deep inhale, and on the exhale, bring our feet back together. Inhale, reach up, draw the palms together, and on the exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, fold. Softening the knees, widening the feet. If you can take a hold of your big toes by wrapping the peace fingers, go ahead. Once again, soften into the knees, gaze forward as you breathe in, setting the hips down, fold forward and bend the elbows as you breathe out. Once more, inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, folding. Release the hands. Shuffle the feet back into a neutral position, finding a flat back as you breathe in, and stepping your right foot back as you breathe out. You're going to sink into a lunge here. Lower the hips, soften the shoulders, and then anchor your right foot. Coming up to Warrior Two, allow your chest and right hip to draw towards. Your back. Back as you out, so that right hand comes down the leg and the left arm reaches back. And let's tee the arms back. Now find your triangle. So bring your left hand to your shin, stack the right shoulder on top, and try to bring the right shoulder back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Maybe the right arm reaches over the ear. Ground the feet, and if you want to engage the core, we're going to float the left hand away from the leg and press the left hand to the side, like we're saying stop. And from here, we're going to windmill up to warrior two, sinking back into that left and over the left hand. And see if you sink a little bit deeper, open the left knee a little bit more, soften the shoulders a little bit more, and try to tuck the belly and tuck the tail. Take a nice deep inhale. And the exhale, we're going to draw the right arm forward and shoot the left arm back, pausing here. Engage the fingers, anchor the feet, and soften the shoulders back. And let your right hand come underneath your shoulder, let your back heel lift, and open the left hand towards the ceiling. Option to drop the right knee if you need to. Ground the left foot, suck in the belly, and try to deepen the twist a little bit more as you breathe in, releasing the hand down as you breathe out. So now keep the right knee grounded. Bring our hands on either side of this left foot. Sink into an even deeper lunge as you breathe in, and shift back as you breathe out. And forward as we breathe in, lunging forward, round as you breathe out. We're going to come forward one more time and just pause here in that lunge. Start to shift your left foot out, placing your hands inside your leg. So both hands inside that left foot, keeping that left foot grounded. We're going to stop it flailing out and try to pull it in. We're going to sink the hips down, maybe untuck the toes. So staying here, if staying here is enough, we're going to stay here for this pose. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can always extend the hands forward, travel to your forearms for a deeper stretch. Breathing 3, 2, 1. Just slowly coming up. We're going to angle the left foot out, let the knee fall open, let the sole of the foot lift. Pausing here. Holding for 3. Soften the shoulders back. 2. 1. You're just going to heel toe that left foot back to the center. Tuck the back toes. Raise the back knee for the lunge and round back. Stepping forward. Allow both knees to soften. Gently shake your head yes. And shake the head no. And reach all the way up as you breathe in. And bring your hands to the heart as you breathe out. Coming mat this time. Inhale as you extend the arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale into a flat back. On your exhale, stepping back with your left foot. We're going to find ourselves in the runner's lunge. Sink the hips down, press the shoulders back. Take a nice deep inhale. And on the exhale, ground your back foot. That left foot, windmill up to warrior two. Release the shoulders down. Sink into that right knee, look over the right. Expand the chest, retract the shoulder blades. Exhale, sink deeper into that right knee. Keep rolling your left hip back. And straighten as you inhale, taking your arms overhead. And then release your left hand down as you exhale, shooting the right arm back as far as you can. Keep peeling the shoulders into your back body. Keep grounding through that back heel. Let's tee the arms out, shift the left hip back. Inhale, reaching forward. And on the exhale, finding our triangle. So place your right hand on your shin, stack the left shoulder on top, and see if you can press back a little bit more with that left shoulder. Maybe taking the left arm over your ear. And if it's in your practice, taking the right arm and pressing it to the side like you're saying stop. Windmill back up to warrior two, sink back into that right knee, gazing over the right hand, peeling our shoulders down. So active in the fingers, take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, that right arm reaches back as the left arm extends forward. Pull the shoulders away from the ears, sink into that front right knee, ground through the back heel. Take one big inhale. On the exhale, float the hands down. Pick up your left heel and lower the hips. And ground the left hand underneath the shoulder and open the right hand to the ceiling. Option to lower that back knee if you need to. Deepening your twist. And then coming undone. Find ourselves back in that lunge. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Inhale, shift forward, deepen your lunge. Exhale, rounding back. On your next inhale, we're going to shift forward and shuffle the right foot out to the side. Bring our hands inside the leg and sink the hips down. Keep grounding through the right foot. Engage in the right leg so it hugs in towards your shoulder. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can always sink to one forearm or both forearms. But try to keep that right leg hugging in. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. And slowly, if you're grounded on your forearms, you're going to come back up. Bring the hands under the shoulders. You're going to fan the toes out. Let the right knee fall open so that the sole of the foot is off of the mat. And just gradually come undone, walking your right foot back to center. We're going to slide the right knee back to join the left. Center the left hand. Open the right hand to the ceiling. Spiral the chest open and then thread the right shoulder through. Sink onto your right shoulder on the right side of the face. Either keeping the left hand where it is or wrapping the left hand around the back or extending the left hand forward. Pressing into your right shoulder. Lengthen through that right arm. Engage the belly as your left hand comes back down. Reach the right arm back up to the ceiling as you come undone. And then release the right hand underneath the nose. So this time the right hand stays grounded. We're going to inhale the left arm up. Then thread it through. Coming to your left shoulder, your left ear, right arm. We're going to draw the left arm all the way up again. And then bring it down. So come undone. Shift the hands forward. You can start to widen the knees and bring the toes together. And just start to make circles in one direction. Pressing back towards the heel, shifting forward towards the wrists. Pausing, and going the other way. And just slowly, we're going to come back to stillness. Shift the knees up towards the wrists. Cross the feet at the ankles. And take a seat on your mat. Let's go ahead and put the opposite leg forward from the first time we're in a seated position. So usually that's the awkward leg, it's going to be in front. We're going to cup the hands on top of the knees, drawing the belly, peel the shoulders down and back as you breathe in, allow your heart to lift, and then forward and round as you breathe out. Once more, inhale, shoulders down, elbows in, exhale, round. One last time, take a nice deep inhale. Just round and back as you exhale. Find yourselves back in the neutral position. Retract the shoulders down into your back body. Release the hands alongside your body. Reaching up as you breathe in. Drawing your hands to the heart as you breathe out. Allow the legs to extend out in front of you. Flex the feet. Take the arms overhead. Draw the shoulders down. Slow lower all the way down to your back. As you lay down, widen the feet, take the arms out to the side and start to squeeze your fists and curl your toes, closing your eyes, engaging the belly, the glutes, the thighs. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and sigh out, just letting go. Spreading the fingers, spreading the toes, softening your shoulders. And start to draw the arms overhead, point the toes, and start to lengthen. Just press your palms alongside the body. Then inhale your hips towards the ceiling. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Take a nice big inhale. Push the hips as high as you can. Then the exhale, we're going to lower down. Draw the knees back into the chest and gently rock from side to side. Allowing yourselves to be ready. Take a fetal position, closing our eyes, coming up into a comfortable seat. Bring the hands down into your back body, tucking the chin. We'll take one big inhale here. Pause at the top, soften the shoulders some more, tighten the belly some more. Sip in a little bit more. And sigh it out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.